Brazilian. Wow, and the chorus here. Just the emotional weight that they bring into this. It's so on point. Hey everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today I am super duper excited because I'll be checking out EL7Z and their latest highlight medley drop for their up and coming debut mini album, the very first one, 7+UP or 7+UP here. Now, still getting used to the name, of course, of this group, but I am so glad that they are coming through with their release right after Queendom Puzzle, which was a roller coaster per se in how it was done, typical Mnet fashion, but lots to look forward here. Very familiar names before we dive in the highlight medley that I saw based on the track listing. Some that I really favor, and then the likes of Ryan, I don't really like him in these lists, but that's another thing to go on a rant about for those who may know about that. But aside from that, everyone, I'm really interested in what kind of musical and of course artistic route EL7Z decides to go here, or at least executives and Eleanor and the creative directors play out for this group. But aside from that, let's just dive into the highlight medley now. Alright, so brought it up here, EL7Z and their highlight medley for their upcoming debut for their first mini album, 7+UP. Let's go. Ooh. Love the teal color that's added in with the purple for this. Die for you. Ooh. There's a nice groove to this song with very lovely vocals. Just the direction of it, it's so lovely. Cheeky, the title track. Woo. Wow. So cheerful with it. Whoa. Wow, what a switch up there. Okay, Undercover. Very familiar names like some Jessica. Ooh, Yuki there. Oh, I love that bass work and the strumming, and I believe Pluck's in there. Hideaway though, with the likes of KZ. Ooh, okay. Cloud9, Ora Mayo Akisaka, yeah. Oh my goodness. You already know, for those who know, I'm such a sucker for these type of songs that like showcase the vocal work really well for any group. That is so heartfelt with it and all. When you're by my side. Oh my goodness. I think so far this is very promising to the point where this debut is gonna be better than expected. Like, mark my words, this debut is gonna exceed our expectations. There's just a slight kind of concern for the title track though. Like, I really love the start and the preview of Cheeky for it within this highlight medley, but the random switch up, I mean, I guess that makes sense considering what we got in terms of the original songs off of Queendom Puzzle leading into the finale and such. And also the people working behind the scenes, like very familiar names, aside from names that I'm still gonna have to familiarize myself, such as names coming off of Die For You. But specifically the title track, Cheeky, I saw Make You Mine works And for those who know that collective of individuals, they have worked on many amazing songs such as Glow Up, coming off of Queendom Puzzle. Some may know one of my top favorite songs off of that show, as well as the likes of Run for Are You Next, that beautiful theme song that's done by Suzy herself. So very familiar names that I'm gonna have to cover throughout this in my best kind of fashion, where I'm trying my very best to not spoil myself too much, because sometimes things can be misleading. I don't think this is gonna be misleading at all, aside from, you know, the title track that has a crazy switch up to it. I love how Die For You is quite subdued with it. It's quite the interesting title to it, like very contrasting from what I'm hearing right now so far. But you know, it eases us into the album. Cheeky is something that I actually really wanted from EL's Up. Like, if anything, what we need more desperately in the K-pop scene is cheerful, you know, not necessarily uber positive, but cheerful title tracks. We don't get that often. We mostly get, like, upfront in your face about, you know, being the best. So I'm glad that they're pivoting from the finale songs that we got off of Queendom Puzzle and doing something like Cheeky here. Make You Mine works, running it up here. If I recall correctly, they've worked with the likes of ONEUS as well. But other familiar names, Tommy Park has worked with twice in the past before. A lot of JYP artists, you name it, and as well as the likes of High Key's Run. So if you like that song, you're gonna love Cheeky and the cheerful moments of it. Has worked, of course, with and I think their song, I'm gonna have to actually search it up here. Is it Straight Up? Let's search here. Tommy Park. I want to check this out real quick because, you know, I want to give proper Switch Up. Yeah, Switch Up by off of their amazing album called Joy. So, yeah, very familiar names here in the mix. So, Cheeky. And then I want to get to that part where it switches up. I feel like they're gonna really do well with Cheeky, you know? Just slight concern, but I think those concerns are gonna go away when they come through with their debut. Now we have Undercover, right? I love that rudimental, like, kick drum snare work, and then how the bass comes in, right? And just the strumming, or more so the pluck work. Very boomy with it, with the bass, and all from in-house, a collective that I'm very new to, actually, but you know, seeing the likes of Jessica Pierpoint in the mix, and all, as some may know who are familiar with the channel, we had an interview way back talking about the likes of Can't Stop Dreamin' by Purple Kiss that she's taken part on. She has recently taken part on Starlight by Secret Number, and another amazing song, Sneakers by ITZY, as well, Login by 50/50. So a lot of familiar names, right? And just in-house, it's good to see a collective here all on the same track to keep things quite cohesive with it. And I feel like Undercover is gonna hit. It's probably gonna be in my top 3 echelon of B-sides off of this album. Now, Hideaway, I feel like initial thoughts right away, this is the song that lifted me off my feet. Like, this might be my favorite B-side. Like, KZ, for those who are familiar, KZ has worked with the likes of Tuan in the past before. If I recall correctly, KZ and BO specifically has worked with the likes of G-Friend in the past before, right? So a lot of familiar names. Dint as well. Bayside Pablo I'm still familiarizing with, but Hideaway, very ethereal like. Love the constant strumming in the back. That seems like the pre-chorus with K as well for that particular song. And then wrapping it up with Cloud9, I think this is the right track to put at the very end here with the likes of Boran, who has taken part on Can't Stop Dreamin', and a lot of our favorites songs out there. Highly recommend you check out her works that she has taken part on. Mayo Akisaka has worked with many of our favorites as well, the likes of Hi Hi by Luna. That's right, has worked with G-Friend, Oh My Girl. The list truly goes on, so... This is gonna be a really good debut, y'all. Mark my words, and it's probably gonna exceed majority of our expectations. But let me know your thoughts, everyone. Which B-side or track is gonna be your favorite, quite potentially? I think in this specific order, I would have to go with Hideaway. Might be the favorite B-side, and then it'd probably go with the likes of Cloud9 and Undercover. But Cheeky, very promising how we're getting this cheerful side to L's Up, which makes me wonder how they'll follow it up from this mini album. I know I'm getting ahead of myself here. Like, are they going to completely switch up the concept? Are they going to keep something consistent with it? But all I know is they're definitely going to have to try to keep the quality, and I think that's very easy considering the members within this group and how stacked this group is coming off of Queendom Puzzle. But let me know your thoughts, everyone. Be sure to like and subscribe, as it goes a long way and helps out the channel so much. This has been Garrison, and peace.